Imagine, if you will, a world just before the storm of the First World War. It is 1912.
In the quiet halls near Rome, Wilfred Voynich, a rare book dealer, stumbled upon something extraordinary.
Tucked among forgotten texts, a small, unassuming volume, plain, not bound in gold.
But as he turned its delicate pages, he realized he held something that defied explanation.
Pages of an alien script, strange plants, peculiar stars, figures bathing in green pools, a puzzle box of vellum and ink.
A letter inside suggested a past, the court of Emperor Rudolph II, and a price that could have been paid in gold.
From imperial courts to alchemists, it moved through history as if choosing its custodians, its mystery intact.
When Voynich reintroduced it to the modern world, a 500-year riddle awoke, and the world accepted the dare.
Its history is as shadowy as its contents, a book that would not yield its secrets easily.
The journey to understand it had only just begun.
A whispering relic inviting us to look closer.
This is the story of the Voynich Manuscript, the book no one can read.
Let us look closer at this remarkable object.
It is modest, small enough for two hands, about 23.5 by 16.2 centimeters.
Its pages are fine vellum, prepared animal skin that has survived half a millennium.
Around 240 pages remain, though some are lost to time.
Radiocarbon dating places the vellum in the early 15th century, 1404 to 1438.
Inks and pigments are typical of the period, mineral and plant-based pigments ground into fine colors.
The manuscript is a codex, folded quires sewn along an edge, care taken in its construction.
But its organization is messy. Missing sections and foldouts complicate the picture.
Every stroke, every drop of colored ink placed with intention, not random jottings.
The care suggests purpose, a document assembled with a clear, if now incomprehensible, objective.
Handling it, you feel a human presence across centuries, a silent witness to history.
A story that began over 600 years ago and still unfolds with every new reader.
Next, the script itself, the heart of the enigma. The main puzzle, of course, is its writing.
It flows naturally, pretty left to right, with clear word spacing.
About 20 to 30 main symbols combine like an alphabet, some familiar, some wholly invented.
Statistical analysis shows clear patterns, repeated words, favored letters, too steady to be random.
Yet baffling features remain, words repeated 2 or 3 times in a row, an oddity for natural languages.
Very few long words, almost no single-letter words, a distribution that raises questions.
Some call it Voynichese. It behaves like a language, with apparent grammar and word placement.
Others suspect a secret code, a constructed language, even a cognitive system we don't yet understand.
Whatever it is, someone invested the effort to produce over 200 consistent pages. If a hoax, an exceptionally clever one.
The writing feels purposeful. It calls to us with the promise of meaning, like a mirage that slips away.
Next, the illustrations, the soul of the book.
Patterns, rules, and riddles, enough to keep generations of minds occupied.
We turn now to those strange, unearthly pictures. If the script is its voice, the illustrations are its soul.
The largest section is botanical, page after page of plants that do not exist in our field guides.
Then comes the astronomical, circular mandalas, suns and moons with faces, unknown constellations.
Most puzzling, balneological pages, pools, pipes, and dozens of small female figures bathing in green liquids.
Are these rituals, therapies, or anatomical metaphors? The images resist a single interpretation.
They are not Da Vinci-level masterpieces, somewhat naive, yet deliberate and mesmerizing.
There are pharmacological pages, isolated plant parts with apothecary jars, and recipe-like text with star markers.
Together, these images suggest a book about nature, stars, and the human body, but seen through a strange lens.
They offer our best clue to subject matter, but the key remains hidden.
Bizarre, dreamlike, utterly captivating. They fuel every theory from the poetic to the outlandish.
Which brings us to the people who tried to read it. From Voynich's rediscovery, the manuscript became a magnet for puzzle lovers.
Serious attempts began during the First World War. Copies sent to leading cryptographers.
William Friedman and his team spent decades on it, applying every method of code breaking available.
They searched for substitution ciphers, hidden keys, but the manuscript refused to yield.
Friedman concluded it was not a simple code, but likely a constructed system with its own grammar.
Linguists, historians, mathematicians, and computer scientists continued the work, testing hypotheses at scale.
The internet turned it into a crowdsourced puzzle. Forums and websites brimmed with theories.
Every few years a breakthrough is claimed. Latin dialect, Turkish, Ukrainian. But close inspection often collapses these ideas.
Many claims rely on forced anagrams or low-significance statistics, selective reading rather than consistent systems.
It acts as a perfect filter, structured enough to invite analysis, complex enough to defeat it.
The world's greatest codebreakers proved what the book is not, and deepened the mystery.
When logic fails, imagination fills the void, and the theories grow wilder.
When analysis stalls, human imagination takes flight.
Some suggest an extraterrestrial origin, an alien field guide left on Earth.
More grounded theories point to alchemy, a time when science, magic, and religion intertwined.
Strange plants could be symbolic. Bathing figures might map mystical or chemical transformation stages.
Another idea, an elaborate 15th century hoax, created to sell to wealthy collectors.
Candidates range from Leonardo to Roger Bacon to John Dee. Intriguing, but evidence is thin.
Carbon dating undermines some claims, and the hoax theory faces the problem of motive. Why so much labor?
Each theory tells us more about those who propose it than about the manuscript itself.
In the 21st century, a new tool joins the hunt: artificial intelligence. In the 21st century, artificial intelligence joined the search.
Machine learning can analyze vast datasets and recognize subtle patterns humans miss.
In 2017, Canadian computer scientists fed the manuscript into AI trained on many languages.
Their model hypothesized a substitution mapping and proposed Hebrew as the underlying language.
The proposed first sentence read, "She made recommendations to the priest, man of the house, and me and people."
Hebrew scholars pushed back. Grammar didn't hold up. The method relied on many anagrams and assumptions.
AI found patterns, but likely statistical illusions. Ghosts in the machine.
Still, AI proved its value. It tests hypotheses quickly and compares languages at scale.
The path forward is collaboration. Human insight guided by machine speed and breadth.
AI hasn't given the final answer, but it remains an indispensable, evolving partner.
So why does the Voynich Manuscript still haunt us? After a century of scrutiny, the manuscript remains as mysterious as when it was found.
It has resisted the best human minds and the best artificial ones. Its silence fuels fascination.
We live in an era of instant answers. The Voynich Manuscript is a powerful exception, a locked room in history.
Anyone can download high-resolution scans and join the hunt, amateurs and academics alike.
The quest has become a story in itself, a testament to curiosity and the human need to find meaning.
If it were solved tomorrow as mundane, much of the magic would vanish. Its power lies in questions.
It reminds us there are still fundamental mysteries in the world, an exercise in humility.
Anyone can attempt to solve it. The mystery is democratic, open to all curious minds.
This global community of seekers keeps the story alive.
But the book still waits, perhaps for the right mind or combination of minds.
Today, the Voynich Manuscript rests quietly in Yale's Binek vault, its vellum no nearer to being read.
The solution may require a team: linguist, historian, programmer, botanist, and perhaps a flash of insight.
If we succeed, we could glimpse a lost world, forgotten history, new science, or simply a private shorthand.
For now, it is a story without an ending, and we are invited to write a chapter.
It challenges us to be curious, to embrace the unknown, and to listen for a voice waiting 600 years.
The book is silent for now, but it still speaks volumes to those who will listen.